Hi, welcome to Shawbrook TV. I'm Gavin Seaholm from Shawbrook Bank. Today we're in the south of England with a client of ours, Philip Moore, property investor and developer, and we'll be discussing one of our success stories of what we've funded recently with regards to our short-term loan offering and a longer-term solution, which is in the HMO co-living market.
What we've got here, we've got a pair of houses. A house immediately behind us, the one that's been finished, is now a 7-bedroom HMO, and we bought the house next door, which we're planning to also convert to a 7-bed HMO.
Great to be here outside. You really get a feel for the project and how it's evolving. Part of what we've released recently as a bank to our investors is our customer appetite statement and how we're prepared to continue to fund these journeys.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's all about building relationships. That's what we're all about. It's understanding the project from start, as we're now, and to finish, as we're going to see a little bit later on in the video.
Here we are in the current project now, looking at the cradle to grave scenario that we offer to our property investors.
What we like about this concept is that we're able to acquire the property with your knowledge and blessing, that we intend to redevelop the building beyond the house that we acquired, right the way through the planning and development process to generate a 7-bedroom co-living accommodation.
I think the market and the way things are at the moment in the country, people are looking more towards co-living as opposed to buying houses or flats on their own.
If I could draw your attention to the plans here, this is showing the proposed scheme. We started off with a 3-bedroom family house in a fairly poor state of repair. Our strategy is to first establish C3, C4, i.e. planning use for an HMO. Once we've established that, we acquire the property. We then develop certain aspects of the property according to permitted development rights, which, as you probably know, means we can get a rear extension to the ground floor and a dormer extension up to 40 cubic metres on the second floor. When we've got that under our belt, we then proceed with the development process to develop the property that you can see here. So we're going from 3 bedrooms to, in effect, 7 bedrooms, but coupled with that, we're establishing very substantial communal and living areas.
We're here with the in-house team. Wojciech, how long is this project going to last approximately?
Probably 20 weeks. I'll have to strip everything to the brick and take all chimneys down and start again.
Timescales and budgets are important to an investor. Obviously, working to a tight timescale. How do you find things as an investor on that part?
I think the key thing for us is to have a team that, Vitek, for example, has been with me for 20 years now. As you know, we've developed the house next door, and as a consequence of that, we're able to use our experience and knowledge from the house next door and apply that to this property.
We've just left the work in progress and now we're going to go and see the finished product, which is very exciting. Philip, is the sort of layout and the brand going to be the same?
Yes, that's the idea, Gavin. I'm really quite excited to be able to show you this, given what we've just looked at. So this will be the completed scheme.
So let's go in and take a look. As we walk into the building, finished article, it's amazing. The standard is fantastic. The bank like to see this high spec finish. Interesting to see now the difference in the standard of what was probably predominantly a HMO market. Now this is moving into more of a co-living market where clients prefer a co-living experience, and with the specification in this building you can definitely see that here.
I think it's fair to say on our earlier projects we had underestimated the attraction to the tenant profile of co-living, if you like, and for example our more recent projects we've made a lot more effort and we've actually chosen to create larger communal spaces for communal living at the expense of a room on occasions. The key for us is to keep voids to a minimum, and to be able to achieve that We treat tenants, if you like, as our customers, and therefore we need our customers and want our customers to be satisfied. Therefore, wherever possible, when there's a decision to be made, we're looking at longevity and also minimising maintenance costs going forward. So, for example, we would go overboard with acoustic protection. We have a lot of female single professionals. Safety is paramount, and we have IT systems for that.
So as we draw to a conclusion today on our success story here, another great journey we've been on, seeing the Shawbrook funding that's available and the projects that are undertaken. I'm sure you'll agree, Dan, that this is one of the highest standard projects that we've seen for a long time.
No, definitely. I mean, the end finish and what's on offer for the tenant is amazing for what the actual rents are, etc. From my point of view, we want to continue the journey with Phil and Charleston and build on our relationship going forward.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, Phil. The power team behind everything, the broker, the client and us as a lender, and hopefully we've been able to support you in this journey to date.
Absolutely right. I think the key thing for any developer investor is for one's lender to actually understand, one, the product, and two, the mindset and ambition of the developer. And I'm certainly very happy to say that Shawbrook and our brokers, Charleston, have been excellent in that regard.
No, that's great to hear. So that's us from Portsmouth today, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all soon.